This could be, you take a portable mat with you.
Right.
So this is all about, once he's on the mat, he'll get good. Yes. 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 Get it. And we're going to reset them. We'll pick up the mat. We'll put it back down because we want him to go back to the mat. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Get it. And we want him to come back to the mat.
Why doesn't he like that one? But he likes that one.
Because he's Javi.
Yeah. He likes it when
He's
I
particular.
have sheets on my bed, but doesn't like it when I don't have sheets.
So when it becomes a stare off, there's no point in the stare off. Just walk out of your work area, get it. Do a reset cookie. See if we can't come back to this. Pick it up. Yes. 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 Get it? So we're going to have this be a safe spot for him. And also a spot where he can say, hey, I'm ready to do some work now. Yes. You have to be on it. That you have to have your attention on this dog. The minute it hits, you have to reinforce it. Now, yes. The word is a bridge that says, I'm going to deliver you a treat. You're doing the behavior I want. So the word is important. That way, you don't have to treat right away. You've got a little time and yes. Okay? Anything towards that. Yes. This is a confidence builder. Yes. You want to keep, yes. Just drop it on the mat. Yes. You want to keep it down. Get it. And then I'm going to pick it up because I want to end the game.
I've never
You're
seen
gonna-
you do that before.
You're going to keep his head focused down because what you're teaching him is to love the mat.
Right.
And then when you toss the treat away, you're teaching him the cue, get it, which means you're allowed to leave the mat, you're allowed to go chase the treat, and then come back to the mat. So this is all about timing. So what I want is, Cooper, you got something on your mind tonight? Are you decorating your new room? So behind you is the apron, the nail apron.
Yeah. Oh, it was full of trees. Oh, it was full of the. It's full of cheese. It's fried dry.
Oh God, what a mess.
The cheese is hard.
Yeah,
That's
no,
okay.
that's all right. I'll take it.
Cheese never really goes bad.
Well, yeah, it's probably true. Although I've thrown out plenty of bad cheese. Thank you very much. Good for you.
And then
Good job.
there's not that much Cheerios. Can I just drop the Cheerios for you?
No, just leave them in the pouch, it's fine. So I'm going to break this up into really small pieces. And I'm going to have you do 5. and then I want you to have one to toss away. All right, so the goal here is to put the mat down, keep the dog's attention on the mat. You're teaching him to love the mat. After 5 treats, what? And each time before you give a treat, you say what?
Good.
Good, yes. And you know why it has to be in that, order? Because good predicts that a treat's coming. So it's gotta go first. It's Pavlov. Do you know about Pavlov's dogs?
I've heard it, I think.
So Pavlov realized that the dog salivated.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is Pavlov. In dog training, Pavlov is always right here on your shoulder, checking you out. All right. No, he's not on. Okay, good. Now,
Good.
yeah, good.
Good.
And behind him, yeah.
Good.
And then in that corner. And then get it. Do you have a treat for me?
I still got one more.
Yeah, just do get it. That's good. That's
Get it.
Good.
Get it right here. Honey. Right here.
There you go. So I want you to step back there. Yeah, good. All right. So the next time you do get it, I want you to leave the mat down.
Okay.
And when he comes back, the minute his feet, so you're gonna decide, okay, if one paw happens, we're gonna go for that. And I'll do that the first day. But the next day I do this,
2 paws.
2 paws, and the next day 3, and the next day 4. So and then you don't treat unless it's 4 paws.
Yeah.
Okay? So there has to be, behavior has to have consequences.
Right.
All right? And that is B.F. Skinner. Okay, so here you go. Little pieces, and just drop them, and just a quick good, and drop, good, and drop. Good.
Good.
A little faster.
Good.
There you go.
Good.
Now do a get it. Okay.
Get it.
He didn't see, so do it again.
So to get it.
Get it.
Yeah, there you go.
There you
All right.
go.
No, leave it down.
Okay.
The minute he steps on it, you're good. Don't stare at him. Don't look at. Don't have a. Yes.
Good.
There you go. All right.
Wow.
You get it? The minute.
Good.
Wow.
So you have now taught him a behavior.
Good.
So everything, sit, down, stay, all come from this
Get it.
mat work.
Alright.
Everything in your life really boils down to mat work. That
Good.
pays. Anything else doesn't. This pays.
Good. Good.
And get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
He's gonna
Get it. Sure you try that.
You can do it again. Say get it.
Get it.
There you go. So you want to make sure that he can see. So there are many, many steps to mat work. And if you want to do mat work, it's a real confidence builder. You could pick that up. So he's not. So that we keep that a little
Special.
sacred right now. So
We
this
have
is
one of
something you could keep in the car.
Yeah.
So it's there, it's in the car, so when you go out, it would roll up or it would lay flat. So when you go out and you're taking Javi with you and you want to open his horizons a little bit, you have this.
Right.
And this is, the thinking that the dog has to do with this, it lets off the dopamine in the brain. And really, they love it.
Yeah.
I have never seen a dog not love it.
Yeah. No,
So-
that's
Javi
Um,
loves people.
And there's lots of things to do. You start you can start with this bed, but I definitely get something that you're gonna have in the car and
Right.
start using that too. you gradually build up to several different, we call them stations instead of mats, where they start to get more than one. But a station could be his crate, one could be his bed, one could be the ottoman, one could be a chair, one could be, you know.
Couch.
A couch, yeah, absolutely. So you don't have to go out and buy some newfangled thing, you know, you can use what you have.
Right.
And this is $9.99, you know.
Right.
So that, and this starts to teach them. Then there's several, but this is enough for you to do. If you did this a minute a day, if everybody did it a minute a day, he'd be genius on this thing.
Right.
That's what you want. You want them to, the mat is where I'm going because the mat pays. And anything else doesn't. And it builds, it definitely builds confidence. When you go to be judged in a trial for like competition obedience or nose work, you know, scent work or rally or agility, anything like that, often, you know, almost everybody starts with mat work. It's really a basic. I start all puppies. I do a 4-week mat work. And what they do is they put the mat down while they're waiting in line.
Right.
So the dog can sort of have, this is his space, this is the safe space. This is the space that gets rewarded.
How long does it take to train those dogs to do all that?
You know,
In like dog shows.
dog shows a while. I'd say if you were really dedicated and you had a really willing dog, I'd say a year. You could go compete, but it would be for your experience.
Javi would not be able to do that. He would be scared of
Yes,
everything, all the noises.
Javi would not be the dog that you'd put.
We do not buy
But
Yes.
you can really see his Chihuahua. Part of this is genetics.
Yeah.
You can really see that, you know, that scared Chihuahua.
Yeah.
But then he's also feisty at sometimes because he barks at everything, like
Yeah.
Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
But he has a very low pitched bark.
But I want to see if you can up his arousal level, do some mat work. I will send you a video with the beginning mat work on it. It's when I taught my 2 dogs. So
Well, that'd be good.
you'll be able to refer to it. Julie Daniels taught it to me this year, or end of 2020, I guess. I had done this I had used platforms to teach my search dog to go out 100 yards on either side of me. So I had done this work before, but I'd never quite done it the way Julie Daniels presented it. And it's just genius. It just brings the dog along.
Yeah.
It's genius. I was just amazed at the results that you get from it.
Is your scout dog there?
My scout dog? What does that mean?
Oh wait, didn't you say your scout dog goes at 100 yards?
Oh, my search dog. Yeah, my search dog. I did search and rescue. I was a canine handler. I had a dog that did wilderness,
Oh, wow. So
And-
many people.
wilderness and human remains.
Oh, wow.
And they had to find live and dead.
Yeah.
They had to be able to do that. And then I had one that did historical human remains. And that is grave sites, like old Indian grave sites.
Yeah.
Or your town burns down in California and they go
Remains.
find your loved one's cremains.
Right.
Yeah.
And the dogs would have to sniff out.
Yeah, they sniff out the
Very
cremains.
interesting.
Yeah, it was, I didn't do a lot of that because
Yeah, that's all.
the wilderness, I did some and I enjoyed it, but I didn't particularly enjoy a couple of the women
Yeah.
that were there. There was definitely, it was a little too high-strung political for me.
Oh, yeah.
And I had so much work to do with
The dog.
the search dog
Yeah.
that it was like, you need to just be doing one dog right now, because
Right.
there was a lot of stuff we had to do. But you know, it was interesting because so many of the things that I did and taught Tia, my search dog, have been things that have been coming back to me after I got my certification. I started doing lots of continuing education. I keep running into these things. And then there's step-by-step directions and how to do it effectively.
Right.
How to be effective. And effective means that you can do it in a short period of time too. And that, I think, is the best.
He's
I
wondering
read
where his next treat's coming from.
I read this article about like there was this like guy that was running away from the cops, and he had like taken down the police officer. And the police officer wasn't dead, but the canine jumped 36 feet like down a hill,
Yeah.
broke 2 of his legs,
Yeah.
but still got the person who ran away. And the dog was shot 3 times, but he was still alive.
Wow.
It was
Where did
crazy.
you read this?
I heard it on TikTok, and then I looked it up, and it was real.
The dogs do not have good depth perception. You have to really watch them.
Right.
We used to do some training in these old buildings on a army base that had closed down, and we trained there a lot. And a dog would go out a second-story window and not think,
Right.
because they don't have depth.
They don't think
perception.
about it.
Yeah. So I want to do this again.
That's why Javi tries to jump off the back porch.
Oh,
He tries to go under the rails instead of going down the stairs.
Yeah.
So how are you with junk food, huh?
Oh.
Oh, did we like this?
He'll die for some sticks. He loves sticks.
They might try to bury it.
He'll eat the entire stick in like 2 seconds.
Well, or he tries to bury things around the house. It's very interesting when we give him certain things.
I laid in bed and then I laid on something and I pulled up my covers and there were like 5 dog bones
Yeah,
in my bed.
he will bury things around the house. It's very
But
interesting.
he doesn't kick anything up. It's weird, like he does outside.
All right, you're gonna do this again.
Okay.
And Robin, do you wanna try it?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Go ahead and let Cooper do it one more time. So you've got to keep your attention on the, so turn around so that you're engaged with the dog, yeah. There you go.